My screen blinked with a message from my father. "I'm cutting you off. Any contact will go through my lawyer." I stared at it for a moment, then typed a simple reply. "Okay." After that, I opened my laptop, logged into the bank, entered codes, passed security checks, and then I started shutting everything down that tied me to them. The automatic $2,500 mortgage transfer? Gone. My number on the family phone plan? Removed. The credit line I co-signed for? Locked. One by one, I disconnected every financial thread, holding their world together. The apartment around me went quiet, like a machine powering down. 2 days earlier, my uncle had sent me a video from a family dinner I was invited to. "Thought you should see this," he wrote. The clip was shaky, but the voices were crystal clear. My aunt laughed. My father lifted a drink. "She's not a daughter," he said. "She's a walking bank. She'd pay for oxygen if I told her to." My brother chimed in casually. "She thinks sending him money means she matters." Glass clinks. More laughter. I didn't cry. I'm an auditor. Seeing the hidden rot behind neat numbers is my job. 4 years ago, when my father's business collapsed and the house was days away from foreclosure, he and my mother had begged me to step in. "You're dependable. Please help us." So I had, every month, $2,500, 48 payments, $120,000. It wasn't generosity. It was survival. My attempt to keep the peace in a family where I'd always been the easy target. Growing up, my brother was a golden child. His mistakes were storms that just happened. Mine were treated like moral failures. I learned early that approval was rented, not earned. 2 days after I cut them off, my mother called while I was pouring coffee. "The bank says the mortgage didn't go through. It's due today. Fix it." "You disown me." I answered, "Talk to your lawyer." The avalanche began. My brother: "You're disgusting. Dad is drowning because of you." My aunt: "Stop being dramatic. Apologize and put the payment back." They acted like I was throwing a tantrum, not ending a 4-year subsidy. I ignored them all. Instead, I sent a single email, calm, precise, unemotional, the kind I write at work. Subject: ending all financial assistance. I explained that since I had been disowned, I was terminating all support. I attached a detailed record of every payment I'd made over the past 4 years, and I included the dinner video. My finger hovered. Then I hit send. The explosion was instant. A law firm I'd never heard of emailed me a thick letter accusing me of defamation, interference, demanding an apology, threatening a $75,000 lawsuit. I read it once and laughed. I had receipts. So I hired an attorney in Denver, Val, a woman with a reputation for being terrifying in a courtroom. "They're bluffing," she said. "Defamation requires lies. You've got proof." I told her there might be more. My father had overseen a community medical fund for our elderly neighbor with cancer. His bookkeeping had always been suspicious. 2 days later, Val called, her voice sharp. "You were right. He took $60,000 over 3 years. The floor felt like it tilted. This wasn't dysfunction. It was criminal. And then the stories surfaced. My cousin called, sobbing, when she was 17 and staying with us. My father had entered her room at night. My aunt told her to stay quiet to protect the family. Then one of my late mother's old friends reached out. She told me my father had drained my mother emotionally, financially, in every way. For the first time, I understood I wasn't a family scapegoat. I was one more name in a long pattern. A week later, someone knocked on my door. My father stood there, unshaven, jittery, smaller than I'd ever seen him. "They're going to arrest me," he whispered. "You're my daughter. Help me. Get me a lawyer." I handed him a folded document, the criminal charges. His face drained when he saw the second name listed, my brother. "Maybe help him find an attorney," I said. "As for me, you disown me. You know who to contact." I closed the door. Their lawsuit vanished overnight. The criminal case didn't. My brother accepted a plea deal when the evidence stacked too high. My audit spreadsheets became part of the investigation. My father fought the charges and lost. 3 years in state prison. The house I'd been carrying financially went to auction. Their family name faded from local businesses like ink, wash, and rain. And my life slowly opened up. My boss called me into her office. "You've shown unbelievable resilience," she said, offered me senior director of audit. I signed the papers, stepped out into a clear Denver afternoon that felt lighter than anything I had known in years. The $2,500 I used to send them now funds my savings, therapy, and a quiet little home office with a window view. I even started a blog, anonymously, teaching people like me how to document everything, how to recognize patterns of manipulation, how to stop apologizing for telling the truth. Peace isn't pretending nothing happened. Peace is clarity. Peace is proof. The ledger is finally closed. And for once, the balance is mine.